Hey guys, welcome back. I just wanted to give a quick look over my medical bag that I carry in my squad car. This is my personal medical bag. I guess it could be an IFAK, but this is what I bring along with our patrol cars. They have their own med kit, so a lot of the stuff is just a duplicate, but this is my personal belongings. So when I'm off duty, I take it out of the squad, throw it in my personal truck, and I can use it for whatever off duty. Start off with the bag. I have no idea what the name is, but it pretty much is a sling bag. I actually got it off of Wish for probably $12. Shipping was probably $10, but so far it's lasted. But otherwise, I would suggest getting a better bag. It's got a main pocket right here, secondary pocket right here, and then a third pocket as well. I think once this begins to degrade, I'll go with the Maxpedition or some type of similar small sling bag. So this is what was inside that sling bag. Primarily a trauma kit. I have 2 Israeli bandages, modular bandage, emergency trauma dressing, S-roll gauze, just some band-aids, antibiotic, compression gauze, clotting sponge. These are pretty old. I've had it for a few years now, so I have no idea if it would work. Duct tape, and we have elastic tape, waterproof adhesive tape. Alright, we have a chest seal. So there's 2 chest seals in one packet, so this would be a total of 4 chest seals. Primarily one for the entry wound and one for the exit. In another video, I'm gonna demonstrate on how to apply this on a person. I have children, so I got a miniaturized youth version of the chest seals. Compact version. So this is an entry and exit wound as well, so there's 2 in here, 2 in here. Survival blanket. We have the Celox gauze, the impregnated hemostatic gauze. This is a Z-fold, so once you have an entry wound, you want to take a little knot of that, shove it into the wound, feel where it's bleeding from, and then pretty much needle threading. You want to keep your finger on there and then continue to pack the wound with this gauze and apply pressure for, I think it's 2 to 3 minutes, and then you can wrap the wound with either Israeli bandage or any other type of gauze. So the same chemical that they use, let's just say Quick Clot, because a lot of people know that. This would essentially be a Quick Clot gauze. This is a Quick Clot syringe. So the older version, let's say in the sponge, there's granules. This is actually just gauze itself, but previously it used to be you dump the granules on the wound and into the wound, and that would coagulate the blood to prevent from further bleeding. Now that they have gauze, which is why you have to pack the wound. This is a syringe filled with those granules of the quick clotting hemostatic stuff. So the needle's here, and then the actual tube is here. So rip this open, stick the needle in, and stick the tip of the syringe into the wound, and you pack the wound with the granules in here. Fairly simple. 2 cat tourniquets. I want to make sure you get the real deal cat tourniquet. They do sell some versions on Amazon. Otherwise, let's say if you go to Wish, just like I got my bag, a big thing when you're tightening tightening the tourniquet, the actual pry bar will snap off. So it's cheap. You would think it would work, but don't hesitate. Purchase the actual cat tourniquet. You can get them on sale for $21, otherwise they're usually $25. So I have 2 of these. I also have the SWAT T. It's an elastic type tourniquet. It's small, you can throw it in your pocket. I guess you could here too. But this could be used for, let's say, canines, otherwise for juveniles with the small arms. This might not tighten enough to stop blood flow. So that's why we like to carry these. And we've used these on the field multiple times, and it's easy. And you cut what you need off, and then you can use the rest of it somewhere else. Just some abdominal pads. You can throw that on top of the stuffed wound, and then wrap it with a bandage. And then 2 Z-fold quick clack gauze, just not miniaturized version of this. So this is just what's in my med kit. I think it's important. One thing I am missing is some type of airway apparatus. I do not know how to do that. I'm not trained in manipulating airway, except for giving physical breaths. But half the time when you're on a trauma scene, a lot of times I've seen, or an emergency, there's going to be a nurse nearby, whether they're driving by or it's a neighbor, or someone who's experienced using airway material. I think it'll be better to have, and then have them do it if it's essentially an emergency or SHTF situation. So that's my next step. I also have trauma shears. I don't know where I'd put them. I'll have to look for those and put those back in. Otherwise, I have this cool thing. It's called a pack towel. Very small, size of this miniaturized quick clack. So I have one in my med kit and one in my patrol bag. Essentially, it unfolds to a large towel once you unfold it completely. So you can either wipe someone's wound, whether you're putting on a chest seal, otherwise you can dry your hands off, or when it's raining you can dry your hair and all that good stuff. So this is what I have so far. If you guys have any advice on what to add, or if you have any questions, let me know.